Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Accent Training Podcast. My name is Pat. I'm your personal American accent coach. And over this short little lesson here today, I'm going to teach you how to pronounce 4 really difficult words in the American accent. The words Worcestershire sauce, efficiency, vulnerable, and archive. Starting with Worcestershire sauce, because this is the most controversial. You see, I put up a video on Instagram a couple months ago explaining how to pronounce Worcestershire sauce in my accent, and people absolutely lost their minds because it's pronounced differently in different people's accents. I say it Worcestershire sauce. Other people say it Worcestershire sauce. And others say, "What's your sister sauce?" Now, I can't speak for everyone else, but through my research watching chefs use this over youglish.com, I've found that the most common pronunciation in the kitchen is Worcestershire sauce. Let's break Worcestershire into 2 parts so you can repeat it right back to me. Part number 1, repeat it back to me 3 times. Warsh, warsh, warsh. Number 2, tusher, tusher, tusher. Worcestershire, Worcestershire, Worcestershire. And then put a little sauce in there. Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire sauce. You see, pronunciation doesn't have to be so bad. It's about doing things efficiently. Which brings us to our next word, efficiency. Again, we break efficiency into 2 parts, and then we put them together. Repeat after me. A fish, a fish, a fish. In sea, in sea, in sea. A fish in sea. Efficiency. Efficiency. Workplace efficiency. Operational efficiency. And if you need to pronounce efficiently, just change the C for a li. Efficiently. So we've got Worcestershire. We've got efficiency. How about vulnerable? Have you ever felt vulnerable but couldn't express what you were feeling because it's too tricky of a word to say? Well, let's put that vulnerability behind you. Break it into 2 parts, my friend. Repeat after me. Vuln, vuln, vuln. Rubble, rubble, rubble. Vulnerable, vulnerable, vulnerable. Now, you're a little less vulnerable. Now, this word is interesting. All the vowels in this word are either getting a strong or a weak So you don't need to say vulnerable, getting, every letter pronounced perfectly. But replace those vowels, the E in the middle and the A after it. Replace those with schwas, sounds, to keep them quick and quiet. Vulnerable, vulnerable. So now you're not vulnerable in the kitchen because you can pronounce Worcestershire sauce like a 5-star chef. You're not vulnerable in the workplace because you can pronounce efficiency efficiently. How about one more tricky word here, the word archive. Archive. A-R-C-H-I-V-E. It should be something like archive, right? Archive, or maybe archive. But that CH doesn't make a ch sound. It actually makes a k sound. Kive. Let's break this word down into 2 steps because I'd like to hear you repeat it after me once more, my friend. Part 1. R. 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 And part 2. Kive. 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 All together. Archive. 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 An archive is just a collection of documents or records. We archive all our sessions, or make sure to save that in the meeting's archives. And so I want you to add the word archive to your own English-speaking archive. Having that at your disposal will make you much less vulnerable, because you'll be speaking way more efficiently, especially if you include efficiency and Worcestershire sauce in the archive along with it. Now, the way that you can actually be sure that this is going to be handy when you need it is by developing a phrase with each of those words. Worcestershire sauce, efficiency, vulnerable, archive. And then put it to the test and use it in real life. This is going to make sure that more information can accumulate in more places of your brain, and it'll quicken your neural pathways to actually use this stuff so that when you need it, you can apply it without hesitation. Follow these accent training steps with more difficult words, and you'll become a more confident English speaker in no time. Have a good one, my friend. You and I are here to see that English communication is a bridge for your personal and professional life, not a barrier. We both know that hesitations in English are holding you back from your goals. But the fix is simple. You just need to refine key English patterns that are most useful to you. With a structured approach, you'll stop wasting time guessing and start seeing compounding results to quickly let your expertise be the focus, not your pronunciation. I want you to feel understood and accepted when you express yourself in English. Ready to turn your English into the powerful tool that it's always had the potential to be? Open the link in the show notes now and book your first free consultation with me. I'll personally show you what those next steps look like.